In this video, I'm going to teach you all about drumsticks. These pieces of wood are used by drummers around the world to play their instrument, and they range in hundreds of different models, going all the way from tiny little drumsticks for kids up to very large sticks used by drummers in drum corps and marching band. Each model is specifically designed to meet the needs of the drummers who are using them and to serve the music that they're being used to play. Think of drumsticks like sneakers. When you go into a shoe store, there are so many options for whatever your needs are. Do you want running shoes, hiking shoes, basketball shoes? Once you've decided on the style of shoes you like, the most important thing is to find a pair that fit. This is true with drumsticks as well. Each model is designed specifically to give you a sound and a feel that works for you. There are many different diameters or thicknesses of the shaft of the stick, and that's the first thing you need to pay attention to. So we're going to look at the most popular models we offer, these four right here. Let's start with a very light and thin stick. This is a 7A, and it's typically used in a light musical environment, perhaps jazz or acoustic instrumentation. Next up is the most popular drumstick in the world. This is the Vickforth 5A. It is used in a wide variety of contexts. It's a very versatile stick. You hear it in pop music, rock music, funk, R&B, blues, pretty much across the board. It is the most popular stick there is.
What am I supposed to believe? What am I supposed to believe?
Next up is the 5B. This is a little bit thicker, heavier stick, generally for players who like to hit a little harder and like a beefier, heavier stick for the music that they're playing. Finally, the 2B. This is a really thick, heavy stick designed for players who want to play very loud, and it is extremely durable as well. For now, I would definitely recommend that you get a 5A. Again, it's the most popular drumstick in the world. It works for tons of different applications. If you find that it feels a little light or you want something a little beefier that's maybe more durable, you can go up to a 5B. And if you feel like the 5A is a little too big in your hand, you can go down to a 7A, and you'll have a little more agility with that. So let's talk about what separates great drumsticks from bad drumsticks. You want high quality wood, pitch matched, consistent, no bananas. You want everything to be of the best quality possible. Think about it like this: if you were to run a marathon, you wouldn't be doing it in cheap shoes that are going to fall apart while you're training. It's the same thing. When you're using drumsticks, you want them to work with you, not against you. The first and most important element in making a drumstick is the quality of the wood. At Vickforth and Zildjian, we use the best wood available. At inferior companies, you might find sticks that are made of wood that really shouldn't be used for a drumstick because it vibrates, or it doesn't quite rebound right, it just feels funny in your hand, or it doesn't sound good. In addition to the quality of the wood, you want a pair of sticks that is matched both in weight and in pitch. The last thing you want is to have a pair of sticks where one is light and one is heavy, or one pitch is high and one pitch is low. At Vic Firth and Zildjian, we weigh every stick that comes off the line, and we make sure that it is matched with a stick of the same weight and pitch. One of the ways you can tell a cheap drumstick from a quality drumstick is by rolling it across the table. It should go smoothly, just like that, so that you know it's straight. Check out how warped and cheap this stick is. Let's talk about the anatomy of a drumstick. The tip or the bead is the place where you usually play the instrument, whether it's cymbals or drums, and for that reason it's a little bit smaller than the rest of the stick because it sounds best that way. Then we have the neck, which tapers up to the meatier part right here, which is called the shoulder, and then the straight part here is called the shaft, and then the back is called the butt end. Now that we've talked about different models and the quality and the anatomy of the stick, you're going to want to have more than one pair on hand. It is possible, because they're made out of wood, that they can break, or if you play enough, they'll wear out. So you always want to have at least 2 pairs of sticks at any given time in case one breaks. You can find Vic Firth drumsticks at any local drum shop or music store, or you can buy them online. But make sure that you type in Vic Firth 5A, because you don't want to get a knockoff, and it's worth a couple extra bucks to buy a quality stick that's going to help you to play the best you can possibly play. In our next video, I'm going to show you how to hold the stick and set up properly so you can have a great approach to playing the drums.